From Ludowici to Lyons, Jim Hildebrand was the reporter beloved in each community he served. He was one of the original one-man bands, shooting his own footage and interviews. Craig Harney remembers directing shows with Jim and his imaginary cameraman looking over his shoulder.
I'd be directing a show and I'd see this spectacular shot, just breathtaking, and I'd look over at him and he'd have this little twinkle in his eye and he'd say, "Yeah, Emil's getting pretty good, isn't he?"
He'd worked in Savannah for years. Daughter Beth remembers when they packed up and moved to Metter for him to live in the area he covered.
He never was really boastful because he was, the bureau chief for this area. But, if you told somebody your last name, they were like, "Oh, you're Jim Hildebrandt's daughter?"
Jim traveled this stretch of Interstate 16, who knows how many thousands of times, carrying the story of the day back to the station in Savannah. When viewers heard Hildy's name or voice, they knew that story was coming from their part of the world. That included stories about agriculture from a farmer's point of view.
Jim's ability to tell the story was so profound that a guy like me, a city boy, was enthralled with it.
Could cover everything from crime to senior citizens enjoying life and even a fun-loving, eccentric owner of a muscadine vineyard.
Of course, he charges you a 50-cent grazing fee, as he calls it, when you come in. That way, he says you can eat all you want while you're picking and then just pay for those that you picked when you leave. 60 cents a pound for the grapes, a 50-cent grazing fee. George, I got here 2 pounds ago.
And he taught us to love people, treat people as we wanted to be treated, and have respect.
I think you measure success, especially with what Hildy did, by love. And no one was more loved than Jim Hildebrand.
And his legacy carries on still today. Dow Kennedy, WTOC News.